Have you ever had an idea to sort of like drop out, go off the grid, disappear, but you feel like you're not going to be contributing or making a difference in the world? One of the things that I think somebody should try and make a difference with is the way they do agriculture in Thailand. I don't know about you, but when I first heard about Thailand, I always pictured the country the way I saw the Southeast Asian countries in the videos of the Vietnam War, right? And it was all lush and green, and there were a lot of rice fields, but there was also jungles and a lot of forests and things like that. And now in Thailand, except up in the north and the mountain regions, it's all monoculture, just like this. This is what the landscape is starting to look like in most of the places in Thailand. And they grow one crop. They grow rice or potato, they call potato, and sugar cane. And then, of course, they're burning the crops, and this is a problem in the north and stuff. Well, I ran into a video of a guy who's a Belgian, and he lives in Brazil, and he started doing what he calls syntropic forestry or syntropic agriculture. And it's a synergistic approach that reforests areas that look like this. So this was a monoculture. They grew these potato type things. I think you call them manioc or something like that. But anyway, this is what they did. And so this is what it looks like. Well, this land is for sale. This is 6 rai. And so I was thinking, there's no power, no water, and there's no trees. It's all been taken down for the potatoes. So what I was thinking about, and I'd like you all to be part of this if you wanted to, and that is I want to purchase the 6 rai of land and do this syntropic forestry. In other words, make this green again, make the ground fertile again. So I want to go through the process of doing this and bring people along for the ride. In other words, have people participate, and they can help support the project. And I'm thinking about buying this land and then replanting. And the way syntropic, I don't know if you're familiar with syntropic forestry or syntropic agriculture, but you plant trees, there are different stratas, different layers that you're going to end up with a forest canopy, you end up with lower trees, and then you end up with fruit trees, and then as you keep going down, you get smaller trees like banana trees, and then you go all the way down to where you have fruits and vegetables and things like that that are growing. Now this is a big project, so I'd need some help doing this. Not just some financial help, but also some encouragement and some support and some ideas of how to do some of these things that I don't have an idea how to do. So the things this project would need to live on this property and to re-greenify it would be a house to stay in, maybe dig a pond so have some fish, reforest it. It would need solar power unless I can get the power company to run power, and we're pretty far from any power lines, so I'm not sure about that. And also would need to dig a well and build the house big enough to stay in. So if you're interested in, and you think this would be a cool project, to take this, what you see now that's just barren dirt, and re-greenify it, and be an example for people that there's a way to produce more agriculture, better agriculture, and help the environment as well. So if you think this is a good idea, I'll put a poll and see if you give me a thumbs up or think it's a good idea or not. But I'm really thinking about this because the property's not that expensive for 6 rai of property. And so it actually goes from where you see the house over here. You could just follow these tree lines around here. This is how big the property is. The tree lines go around like this. And then there's a little road that goes down there, and then it comes along this side. Most of the fields around here have been rice fields, potato fields, sugarcane fields, and that's it. And so the ground is sort of depleted of nutrients. So what I'd like to do is renourish the land, grow some trees, get some shade, get some water back into the earth, and hang out and live a simple life. I think as the world progresses in the direction it's headed now, I think it'd be a really good idea to be producing your own fruits and vegetables organically so that you had some nourishing food to eat and be outside, get fresh air. In this part of the country, in Isan, the burning isn't bad like it is in the north. But I'd like to maybe have a more chilled life and be an example as I get older for other people that there's a way to do all the things they're trying to do now, but do them in a beneficial way for everybody, that the world becomes a better place, Thailand becomes a better place. People get connected with the land and start nourishing it instead of trying to take everything out and not put anything back in. So anyway, let me know what you think. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I think it's a big project. I'm not sure how long it would take to do this, but it's a big project. So I'd need a lot of help with this. And so if you're interested in helping out, let me know. Together, let's see if we can turn this into this. See ya. We're going to think about this. Hey, JC here. If you like that video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel here. Also, we have another video up here you're going to be really interested in watching as well. And if you're looking for all the details of how to retire in Thailand in one place, plus a group of people to support you, check this out over here. Give it a click.